written by the senior-most chemistry faculty. Hi, in this I am going to explain another important tool for the students and parents, that is Adblock. In Adblock, we see a curated content related to different topics written by the senior-most chemistry faculty. This article, the Q&A with expert. Hi, in this I am going to explain another important written by the professors and from Andhra University. So, in this blog, he explained everything about the chemical engineering. Why one should take chemical engineering? What is the advantages of chemical engineering? What are the job prospects? Which is the best call? Like this, Professor Chittubabu Garu explained everything about the chemical engineering. So like this, we have different articles. Let's see one more. And how to score best marks in chemistry, which was written by the senior-most chemistry faculty, Anuradha Tenneti ma'am. In this, he answered the various doubts students generally have, like what are the important topics, what are the subjects you should study, other topics, the subtopic that one should study for getting better marks in chemistry. So we can have another senior faculty member, Dr. G.V. Sridhar. He wrote an article about the electronic and communication engineering. Then we have some articles exclusively for the details about the IITs, what are the available seats in IITs. So students can just click the link here. They can browse all the information here. The main advantage of this section is here you get all the comprehensive information about the 4 years B.Tech degrees at IITs. So we can just go through all the details of it. If a student want to know about a particular exam like BITSAT, so a blog was written. Here all the information related to BITSAT was given. The students can understand just by looking at the article. If they want to know exactly more information, they can just click this BITSAT admission website. They can go there. And even we have provided a comment section, so user can give their comment. So this is a very useful product that we developed at EdGroom to help the students and parents to take better career decisions. Thank you. Let's see another important tool that we developed at EdGroom, that is EdBytes, or now we call it as EdNews. Hello, in this I'm going to explain one of the most unique feature of this website, that is EdBytes. Let's see what is inside EdBytes. In EdBytes, you find the content from different sources, which is very useful to the students. In this, you can see a content related to different courses, different exams, different careers, like this. For example, a student who is preparing for JEE Mains exam, if he simply enters JEE Mains, you see the results. All the articles related to JEE Mains you can see there. So you can see a lot of information about the JEE Mains exam, how to prepare, what are the important dates, what are the books related. So you can browse a lot of articles related to just J means exam. Let's see how you get the results on Google. Suppose in Google, if I simply type J mains, look at the results here. Now you look at the results in AdBytes. Here, all the information is related to the students' interests. For example, if I just type NEET exam here, look at the content. So here, how to prepare for the NEET exam. Everything is related to only the NEET exam. All the content is NEET and options beyond MBBS. These articles will definitely help the students. The same way, if I type same NEET in Google, what happens you see? So here, if you look at the content that you are seeing in Google, is not as relevant as you are getting in AdBytes there. So here you require further search. But here in AdBytes, the content is more suitable. Suppose a student is preparing for law, he just type the word law, you'll get all the information related to law. So this is the main advantage for the students. So those who wish to see information related to their career, they can browse all that from this AdBytes. So it is a very, very useful tool for the students who want to take their career to higher level. Thank you. Now let's see another important tool that we develop at EdGroup, that is EdForum. In this, I'm going to explain one of the important tools on this website, that is EdForum. In this EdForum, a student, a parent can pose the question, whatever question they have related to any course, a college, or a career. And those questions will be answered by people from different fields. Even some of the students who know the answers can post their answers. So it is a best platform where one can pose their questions, or even they can answer the questions that are existing. So you can see how to become artificial engineer, or is MS in artificial intelligence degree enough? What is the entry level salary in US? So this question was answered by scientists. That's not tricky. So like this, questions will be answered by people who are expert in their fields. So please share your question in this EdForum. Definitely questions will be answered very soon. Thank you. Now let us see another important tool that we developed at EdGroup is EdAlerts.
Right? So create a solution and you will earn a lot. So he wanted to make an application, something like WhatsApp, right? He has two ideas, one for Paytm.
In this, I'm going to explain about an important tool related to exams, that is EdAlerts. In this tool, we provided the brief information about the various exam notifications. If a student wishes to see the details of that particular exam, simply if you click on it, you will see the brief details of that exam. For example, if you look at the JEE Advanced exam, so there we have written what is the exam date and what are the timings for each paper. And if they want to see more details about that exam, they simply click the link given below and they'll be directed to the official website. So like this, they can see the details about that every exam and all the notifications will be posted here. So students can see the information related to that exam. And if they want more details about that exam, they simply click that link, web link, and it will be directed to their original website. There they can browse everything they want. So this tool is very useful to the students to know in nutshell about each exam notification. Thank you. Now let's see the importance of registration at Bloom. Why one should register? What is the advantage a student will get if he register for this? Hello, hi, this is Venkatesh Panyam, co-founder of Groom. In this video, I'm going to explain briefly what is the advantage of registering on this website. First, you have to click the sign up button. There you need to fill up all the details like name, you can select the grade, you have to fill your mobile number, email address, password, you can set your password, all that. Once you register here, after registration, you can go to sign in button. In this sign in, you have to enter your email address, registered email address and your password. Then you just click login button. Once you log in, you will be directed to this My Profile page, where you need to fill up some more details in order to get the personalized experience on this website. All the notifications that you get on your mobile app will be based on this profile. Even if you don't fill these points on this profile, still you can see all the content in the website and nothing that can stop you. But the advantage of filling the profile is data will be personalized. All the content you can see depends on this profile that you fill. Here you can select the languages in which you want to see the content. You can choose either English or Telugu, or you can choose both. Then you need to type the institute where you are studying, the board, and the class you are in, and the stream you are currently pursuing, and the interested. Based on your stream, here for example, when I click MPC, I got lot of streams. So I got engineering entrance exams. I can choose multiple. I'm interested in engineering, engineering entrance exam. So only. Then based on these interests, you have some career options. So I just want to get the technology, mathematics and computing. You can select a number of areas related to, or you can say aeronautical engineering. So you can select all the career options related to your interest. Then simply update your profile. So now onwards, whatever you see, the content will be based on your interests. Let's see how it affects your advice. In advice, if you look at, since you have chosen MPC, all the results will be based on MPC only. Day means exam, written notifications, all that will be based on MPC only. Board exams, day advance, MSET, AVPY, all this content is relevant to MPC stream. Suppose in profile, if a student select MPC, let's see how it is going to change. Now I'll select IPC in the place of MPC. Then automatically interests will changes. So now I'm interested in, let's say, medicine. So I need to select some of the branches. So I want to do MBBS, or I can select some BSMS. Like that, I can select whatever the options I want to use. Just update. Now let's go to the same advice. Now see here, once you enter those IPC, I've entered in profile. So now look at this content I've changed. Here we got optometry, NEET exam. Now every content that you see in advice is based on your personal interests. So when I'm preparing for MPC, I'll get all the content related MPC. When I'm preparing for BIPC, I'll get all the content for BIPC. So in this way, every tool that you're going to witness, the data will be based on your personal interest. So this site completely works on the personalization. If you complete the profile, then you can experience and you can see all the data related to your career. Thank you. Sharma garu, good evening, sir. So, Srinivas, good evening. I welcome all the students, parents, and my friends this wonderful evening for the wonderful webinar. In just 3 minutes, we're going to start the webinar. Let me show you one more video before we actually go to that. So let's say why one should join a group. Let's listen from that.
What should I choose after my 10th? They say PCM has more scope than PCB. Shall I go for it?
I like biology a lot. What if I couldn't make it in NEET after 12th? Could I able to face the pressure?
I want to be an IITian or NITian in future and I need good coaching for it. Where do I take my admission in?
Now that my MCET rank is decent enough, so which colleges should I choose for admissions in Vizag?
Do I really want to do engineering or am I just going with the flow? Well, I've always wanted to prepare for civil exams. So what should I do now?
Is CSE really worth all the hype? What about ECE and GP? Should I do much research about it or stick to CSE? What if I don't get a job after taking up other branches? Questions like these have been haunting us for the past 2 years now. We never had a clarity as to what to choose or where to go. There always has been a doubt lurking in the corner of our minds.
But after using a platform like EdGroom, we have been able to gain some clarity regarding our decisions and choices. Experienced people in these fields have helped us to be firm with our decisions.
What is EdGroom? EdGroom is an online platform that clarifies all your doubts regarding your career choices and gives you valuable advice. It has an answer for every question of yours.
EdGroom is not only confined to science streams but also other streams like arts, commerce, etc. And since it's an online platform, you can have an access to it anytime.
This platform is run by experienced people like Venkatesa, who has been a lecturer for 2 years in intermediate. He has given the right guidance in our intermediate.
Venkatesh sir's way of approaching the students was unique and fair, and he has always been kind enough in clarifying our doubts.
People like Venkatesh sir are many on EdGroom who are willing to help the students. They'll help you to dream big and achieve big. So without any delay, take up your chance and make the right choice.
Yeah. So let's quickly walk through some details about the ed group. Then we'll start this today's webinar. So just let me share with you. So what is EdGroom? EdGroom is a social platform which provides personalized information to students, parents, and to take better decisions. EdGroom provides career guidance to 8th to 12th grade students. Who can join EdGroom? Right now, students, parents, and teachers can take part in EdGroom. Why students want to join or why they should join? Because in order to take right decisions, they need some information. Definitely, EdGroom provides all the information required to take better career decisions. And even parents, some of the parents do not understand what are the different career options available for their kids. So, in order to understand what are the possible career options and what information, if they want to explore about it, they also can get a lot of information about various career options that are available. So parents also can join. And very important, most of the students depends on the teachers' advices. So definitely teachers should update their knowledge whenever they want to guide their students. Definitely they should have knowledge related to it. So it is very useful for the teachers also to participate in EdGroom. These are the tools we develop to help the students like EdBlog, EdBytes, EdForum, and EdAlerts. And already we have seen what is the advantage of registration. And so far we have 870 plus registered users in EdGroom. And in 5 months, we got nearly 25,000 visitors. And we are getting an average 15,000 users every week. So it's a good news. This is the upcoming webinar, very interesting one. That is an interactive webinar with an achiever. Rakesh Kumar is a student from IIT Kanpur. Now recently selected for UPSC exam and he scored 140th rank in UPSC. So 30th of January, this month ending, we are going to have another wonderful webinar. Definitely is going to inspire the lot of young generation to dream big and achieve big. And I request every parent and student, please participate in the upcoming webinar and definitely make use of it. So this is what we believe at EdGroom. Don't follow the crowd. Choose a career where you will find happiness and no regret. And EdGroom registration is completely free. Every student, parent, and teacher can participate just by registering in our website. Thank you all. So once again, welcome all the parents, teachers, and students. And today we are going to start this webinar. What are the career options after 10th class? Before we go to that, before I introduce Sharma sir for this wonderful webinar, we just wanted to hear, since I started, we started from last 5 months. As I said, many students have registered with us and most of them are using our services and the information that we are providing. We just want to hear quickly from one of the students who using this service from regularly on our website. So may I welcome Ashrit? Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, can you please switch on your video and just share your experience? How What is your experience from the last 5 months in Adgroup?
Hello everyone, myself Ashrit. I've been using Edroom for a while. It has been quite useful for me. It changed my perspective towards career because I was not aware of many career options until and unless I used Edroom. But Edroom made me open to many sources and it made me aware of many things happening around me. Like there are very interesting engineering courses that I haven't known for a while, but Edroom helped me to cope up with them all. And I also suggested Edroom to many of my friends who also told that it has been useful for them also. And Edroom has very interesting features like Ed Alerts, Ed News, and Ed Blog, which will keep you motivated towards your goal. I really like Edroom, and I would suggest everyone to use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashrit. That's wonderful feedback. We love to hear the same from so many like you. Definitely in the future, we are going with some other updates, and definitely those will help you a lot. Thank you for your time. Okay, thank you, Ashrit, for your. Yeah. So, good evening, all. Once again, let me take the privilege to introduce P.V.R.K Sharma, sir. Uh, uh, Today, actually, he was not in a position to view this webinar, but because of that's what commitment is all about. We planned so many things. So, sir said, yes, I will take part of it. And definitely, uh, we are happy, sir, for you. And P.V.R.K Sharma, sir, is a popular known as Sharma, sir, in the circle. And we work both in Sri Chaitanya. Now, after working in so many institutes recently, he started his own institutions, Accelerated Study Circle in Vijayawada. Now he's teaching physics both online and offline, and he's definitely one of the best teachers in Vijayawada. I request any parent or a student who wish to take classes online or offline, definitely you can choose Sarma sir for your physics needs. And he's not only a teacher, he also guides students in taking better decisions, and he's also a motivational speaker. So I welcome Sharma sir for this wonderful evening. Sharma sir, time starts.
Sir, thank you very much. As sir mentioned, I had throat infection and also fever from the morning, sir, since morning. Actually, I prepared the PPT and the content to present in front of the students and parent community with so much eager and enthusiasm. But health condition is not supporting. So I am taking your help, sir, and also
Definitely, sir.
other people who are present in the webinar.
Yeah.
Sir, give me permission to share the screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even my friend Srinivas is also there. He also can join, sir.
Okay,
And
sir.
Haribab also can join. Srinivas, are you there? Yeah, he'll join, sir. Yeah, I have given you, sir.
Welcome, my dear students. This wonderful webinar about career options and your next step for your future. Wonderful, beautiful life you want to build up in your life. Usually, we will be passing through the several junctions in our life where we had to take a proper decision and proceed further. So 10th class is one such junction where student is having different biased opinions from the various resources and get confused, and he will throw himself into perplexed situation. So here at Groom and Accelerated Study Circle associating with each other, we are trying to provide career guidance, next step solutions to parents as well as students. Now we are in 21st century. A lot of things are changed. This pandemic corona made us to learn so many new lessons. if you see the employment conditions in the world has changed like anything. For every 30 years, the trend of employments will be changing. I identified some of the revolutions happened in the employment and people's thought process. From 1800 to mid 1990s, it usually called as Industrial Revolution, which started in the United Kingdom. You may also say Britishers. The Industrial Revolution started from there. So people got the job opportunities, career opportunities in the Industrial Revolution, and they were very loyal. If you see your forefathers, that means your grandfathers, they will be part of that Industrial Revolution. They were very loyal for 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, till retirement. They will be working with the same company. Whatever boss says, that is right for them. I hope I'm right. Okay. But whenever frustration comes, they found very less number of opportunities at that time. Next comes from 1992 till 2020, the information revolution. Many software jobs were generated. Software professionals generated. Software professionals, when we see, they started looking for comforts of life. A luxurious car, own flat or house on EMI, whatnot, everything. This information revolution raised the economic level of many lives. The economic level of many lives has raised in the information revolution on. The attitude of the people also slightly changed. Attitude of the people also slightly changed from the Industrial Revolution to information revolution. Companies also changed. The people also changed their mindset slightly. The people are having slight opportunities other than their own job. So they will be looking for that opportunities. Whenever there is a right opportunity, they will be switching over their jobs. They will change their employer. Then comes the social revolution, or you can say digital revolution also now, that is currently running on. In this period, people are not looking for comforts. They are looking for quality of life. They are looking for the quality of life. There is no significance for the word loyalty in this social revolution. Loyalty has no meaning here. If you see the economic surveys, socio-economic surveys in particular, you can find that companies are struggling hard in case of retention of their employees. How to retain that employee. Even slightest provocation makes that employee to leave the company and join some other company. Or they are in India in particular ready to start their own startup business. You can see even in today's Enadu, you found an article from Delhi school, from the Delhi government program. Many students are starting their startup businesses. So nobody looking for the job actually. They are looking for the opportunities, that's all. When right opportunity strikes in their life, they are succeeding like anything. Now people are not looking for success stories of other successful people. Earlier we used to, our generation, Venkatesh sir, me, Vishwanath sir, will be looking for inspiring personalities. This generation is not going to be like that. Everybody is having their own success stories. You need to develop your own success story. So then in future, you will be bored to read success stories of interviews of the successful people also. What is there in it? We can also do it now. Like that, this attitude is also changing. Recent in movies also, you can see the young generation, youth generation belonging to this particular generation showing the attitude in a different way. They are having multiple talents. So my point of discussion here is, here we are giving the career options, but simultaneously, my advice to everyone is, think about this particular aspect I am discussing. The social revolution, digital revolution, where people are not looking for single opportunity. Parenting. When it comes to 20th century parenting, the parents were grabbing their child in their hands till 20 years. They grow for 20 years. They grow for 30 years. They grow for 40 years also sometimes. Recently, I saw a YouTube short video where in USA, a old age person, while driving, undergoes some accident. The case went to court. The judge asked, "Did you drive on your own?" He answered, "Yes." "Why? What is the necessity for you? Can't you employ a driver?" "No, I am a poor person. I had to give medical treatment to my son." "What is happening to your son?" Judge asked. He said, "He is a cancer patient. I have to give treatment to him. I am saving my money for that purpose." "How old are you?" the judge asked. He said, "I am 88 years old." "Oh, what is the age of your son?" 60 years. See this situation. Even at 60 years, the parent is guarding that boy, 60 years boy. Now the 21st century parenting is changing entirely. You can't even imagine. See, in Germany and Japan, the parenting will stop after school education. They leave the child to grow on their own talents. They will give opportunities for them to build their own career. But 21st century parenting is slightly different when it comes to 20th century parenting. Even in society, you can see many parents guarding their children, even for when they are at the age of 40 years, when they are at the age of 60 years in our Indian culture. But the parenting is necessary, definitely. But in 20th century, the parent is giving orders to the kids. But now orders won't work. Parents need to be identifying what are the goals that student is having, that is what is having, what kind of career he is interested. So these are the points that parenting need to identify before deciding what is the career he is interested. Why you need multiple streams of income is my next point of discussion. We learned a lot of lessons in this corona pandemic. It makes everyone equal. No differences, no social differences right now. The industry which affected the most is teaching industry. You might have saw many teachers lost their jobs in this pandemic period due to lockdown. They came into the streets. Some of them worked as street vendors also. What is the reason? One simple reason, only one simple reason, because our generation people depended purely on one job opportunity. When crisis struck us, we were handicapped. We don't have opportunities. We don't have resources to run the family. This is what I'm saying. That's why everybody should think about multiple streams of income. These days, you have wonderful opportunities in the online, offline, so many ways. So Robert G. Allen, author, says, in today's uncertain economy, the safest solution to be wealthy, be in total control, and enjoy freedom for you and your family is to have multiple streams of income. When you are thinking about a career, think about this point. Multiple streams of income has to be generated in order to go further in the life. So that even if one stream of income stops at any point of time in the life, you will not be going to be suffer by any amount. So in this 21st century parenting, need of the hour is proper identification of potential and talents. This is the role of parents as well as teachers. This is the role of parents as well as teachers. There may be many hidden talents in the student, so they need to identify that. Everybody has to do this analysis of SWOT analysis. Any company, you can look for this term, SWOT. And also identify the different types of intelligences that you have in order to generate multiple incomes. The intelligence types identified by psychiatrists in the world categorized into these categories. They are logical and mathematical intelligence, where people are more inclined towards the science subjects and technical subjects. They become professionals, scientists, engineers, like this. Next is musical intelligence. They don't require basic education also. You might have seen in the society now, there are musicians who don't have school education also. That is not required, but they are able to survive in their life now. Naturalist. These are the people who are interested in the nature. They want to live very close to the nature. You might see some wildlife photographers. They like life. In the Discovery Channel, you can see many people are choosing that kind of career also. Verbal and linguistic. See, you have grown up by looking at the entertainment box, TV box. You might have seen in over a period of 10 years, in a decade, how many new anchors are raised. What is their talent? Oral, verbal, linguistic talent only. No requirement of basic degree or basic education. If you are talented enough, you can, if you are able to speak fluently, you are getting jobs there. It is not necessary to have primary education or basic graduation also. Interpersonal skills. With this also now people are getting income. With interpersonal skills also. Then generating YouTube channel, generating short videos, long videos, educational videos, entertainment videos, gathering people, conducting seminars, webinars. That kind of talents is necessary to inspire people, motivate people. All people may not have this talent. So you have to identify whether you have that kind of talent also. Next is bodily kinesthetics. That means this is the area where pure experimental scientists will generate or professionals will generate. These people try to learn everything by doing practically the thought process that they have. They don't want to listen to the other people. Suppose if they are in a group discussion, they won't participate because they don't understand what other people are discussing. But when you give time to them, they will give you practical experience to you. They will explain everything practically. They are more practical. Bodily kinesthetics, they will be very active, but they may not be having interpersonal skills. They are bodily kinesthetics. So sports persons in particular. Next, spatial and visual. A visualization is required. See, earlier in my childhood, that means in the present generation parenting, we don't have exposure to this visualization and spatial field. Now, everybody want to make a career in this spatial and visual field. Somehow, earlier we thought that we require photogenic face to go to this particular field or good talent or everything, but nothing like that. You need to have visualization. See how our Telugu director Rajamouli is creating wonders in the entire world, in the entertainment industry, only because of his visualization. of every event. Intrapersonal skills. These are also now becoming an important intelligence type. Earlier, parents we used to come to the colleges and complain, my ward is sitting alone in the house, he is not speaking to anyone. But now that introvert and extrovert characters both, in between now we have one more character called ambivert. These three characters are also fetching money. What not? If you search every aspect of your character, your attitude will bring money to you. Monetization of your talents is important. Monetization of your talents is very, very important. And after looking at the intelligence types, the student need to identify what is your learning style. Whether you are able to learn the things visually or by auditory, read and write, or kinesthetics again. That means doing that content practically by yourself. So if you identify right method, you can improve your exam performance also. If you are not identifying and moving by the routine methods that teachers are saying, you will not perform. You may be worried about your performances in the examinations. Just think yourself, identify what is the right way. Say, for example, a student is very good habit of preparing sticky notes. That means what is the skill here? Read and write. Whatever he reads, from there, the synopsis points, he will be making the notes. So in the examination, before examination, he can make quick review of the content. Quick review of the content can be done. Some people require visual presentation. See, these days, when I started my own institute, I noticed that when we present some available animation or YouTube video about that particular subtopic I am teaching, the people are able to catch the content quickly. Obviously, suppose if I explain about the Chennai IIT to you beautifully, how the buildings are there, how the professors are there, you don't understand anything. Instead of that, if I take you a tour to Chennai and make you visit entire university campus, then you realize that when you see that, you realize that I need to study here. I need to study here. This is my goal. This is my immediate next goal. Like that, you will decide. Suppose if you are a medical student, if I make you to visit Pune AFMC or Delhi AIMS, if you visit the place, then you will get that realization. What is the need? What is my immediate next goal? That you will identify. Some people, by listening to that content given by the teacher or parent, will realize and they will start working on that. Some people will require visual presentation only. So you have to identify to what kind you belongs to. Once you identify that, you can definitely do miracles in any field of life. So now we are thinking about decision phase. What is happening if you are not making proper decision? Usually people will be sitting on the fence. Means, so when software boom is there, people run behind the software boom. When in 2000, when Y2K problem came, many people went back. So that means they are looking for the trends, current trends. Some people are there which are not worried about the trends. They will not be sitting on the fence. They will take their own decisions and start up. So decision making phase is very, very important. So making good decision, and if that decision is informed decision, how do? That means you can make a psychometric analysis of your learning styles and intelligence, or your parent may help you to identify what is your exact talent, why you are lacking in the studies, or why you are lacking in the game, or anything, any field in which you want to make your life. So informed decision has to be taken. But wrong decision, what is going to happen? If you make a wrong choice by mistake or by forced decisions or anything, you are going to beat a dead horse. It will not move at all. So when you are going to make a right decision, informed decision, your life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Life never begins within your comfort zone. I said social and digital revolution brought changes in the mind thought process of people. So you had to think beyond your comfort zone. Usually we noticed, say for example, by PC students, I am comfortable in biology. I can score 350, near relative to 350 also. I am comfortable in chemistry. I am facing difficulty in physics. That is their comfort zone. Come out of this. Why you are not able to make the physics? What is there in physics? After all, it is a subject now. Is it that much difficult? If at all so, how physics teachers are developed, how physics scientists are developed? No, it is not difficult. It is, there is a point. You are not able to catch that one. You have to catch that particular point, key point. Suppose if you are attempting a question, you have to identify the data, you have to identify the key point of the question or key information given in the question. If you are able to identify, then it will be very easy. Once you are thorough with your basics, answering the question is a skill that you need to develop. So really it is not tough. But you are saying that physics is my tough subject, physics my nightmare, like that you are saying, I will say you are wrong. You are working in your comfort zone. Come out of that your comfort zone. Definitely you can see people are there. See, in last year NEET examination, you saw people scoring 720 out of 720. How many people are there? Can anybody tell me in the meeting? How many people are there? 720 out of 720? Okay, I think more than 2 people are there. Yes, more than 2 people are there. That means they are performing equally in all subjects. That means there are people are there who are comfortable in all zones. They are working beyond their comfort zone. That is what you require, man. You need to change your attitude, mindset for that purpose. So how to know your potential? What is the important thing required is self-realization. Once you realize that what I am doing, in what direction I am going, am I going in the right direction? If you check some checkpoints, then you are definitely going to do miracles in your career. Hereafter, I will take the help of Mr. Venkatesh sir. Sir, please excuse me and allow me to take rest because I strained my tone a little bit higher only till this point. Venkatesh sir.
Thank you so much, Sharma sir. Thank you so much. Definitely, you have taken so much strain. I understand your passion. Definitely, sir. I'll take forward from here. I'll share my screen. I'll take you from where you just stop.
Stop sharing, sir. You can continue.
Yes, sir. I'll share now. So, sir, I think you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, dear parents and students, so far he has given wonderful information, and especially this is very important for the parents as well as the students to identify where we are going to excel. In recent time, what happens is I always use this phrase, don't follow the follower. Majority of the students and parents just follow the follower without understanding what are the capabilities of their kids. Parents simply compare with some relatives or neighbors, and if the neighbor is a son, their daughter is excellent by PC, and they also want to do the same thing. As some of the relatives in their family excelled in IITs, and they want to send their kids to IITs. So, especially in our Telugu states, this type of decision making is predominant. In my teaching service as 22 years, from last 20 years, I am teaching physics. I've seen a lot of students suffering by taking wrong decisions. As I said, they take courses which they don't like. The moment you don't take the like the course that you're doing, and definitely the success rate will be different. So, in order to take, why people are forced to take only MPC or BPC? Because they think that they're the only two options available for 10th class students. Here comes the EdGroom. The purpose of EdGroom is this. We started EdGroom only with the intention that we want to spread the information to all the parents and students that there are so many varieties of careers available. I've seen a lot of parents and students, there are two things generally happen. So, what they do is, whenever a student wanted to do some course, suppose a student wanted to go for CA, or he wanted to join MEC, parents immediately they stop the idea, because they think that if he student take MEC, he is not going to have good jobs, or he cannot become a software professional. So, because the parent does not know what are the career options for MEC, what they do is they bluntly oppose their kids' idea. Or some student wanted to, they say that I want to become a gamer, I want to develop some online games. Again, the parent will stop the idea. They say that that's not a good career, don't do that, because it's a waste of time. So, the first point is, when a parent does not know what exactly the different career option, what they do is they simply oppose the idea. And they wanted to play safe game. They don't want to experiment with their kids. And what they do is they'll join them in popular courses like MPC and like BPC. What happens if they join MPC or BPC? I've seen hundreds and hundreds of students joining all these corporate colleges, paying so much money but not succeeding. It's not the problem with the colleges. The colleges have given enough information, enough material. They are doing everything. But the choice of the students and the parents is wrong. They have kept him in a place where he is not interested, he is not capable, and definitely if he joined other course, definitely his success rate is much better than what he is doing now. In the latter time, I'm going to share you some examples how it affected some of the people. So another important point is, there are some parents I've seen, they bluntly support their kids' decision without introspective. I've seen a parent, their son wanted to join defense. So when after completion of 10th class, he said that I want to go to Navy. And without knowing how much efforts a student need to enter into Navy, at what are the skill set that he has to learn before entering into such fields, parents simply followed what their son said and they joined him in some defense college. And after 6 months, they realized that this fellow is not doing well. Then they approached me, sir, this is my son's situation. They're not teaching even intermediate also there, and is not capable of doing well in that course. Then what is our situation? See, this is another set of parents who bluntly follow what their kid says and join them. After 1 year or 6 months, they realize that they have taken wrong decision. Even this happens while selecting a college, a course. These are the two varieties of situations a parent generally face. So then what is the solution for it? The solution is, before you taking a decision, you should understand, is my son or a daughter is capable of doing this much work. For example, if a student want to get a seat in IIT, first of all, what is the success rate in IIT? You know what is the success rate? Hardly 2%. What are the levels? What are the stages through which he has to go in order to get into IITs? First, he have to write JEE Mains exam. In that JEE Mains exam, nearly 10 to 12 lakh students appear for the exam. Out of that, 2 lakh students will be screened. Again, those 2 lakh students are going to appear for the advanced exam. So it is a two-tier exam. So first he has to complete mains and then have to complete advanced. Then only he has to what called as he will secure a seat. Suppose if you want to enter into IISc Bangalore, in order to get into IIS Bangalore, not only he has to qualify in this exam, you need to face an interview also. So in order to get a seat in IITs, as I said, the success rate is 2%. So out of 12 lakh students that appear for JEE mains exam, maybe hardly 10-15,000 students are going to get some seats in IITs. Now imagine, when there is so much of competition for those 15,000 odd seats, is my son or daughter is going to pay that much attention? Will they have that attitude of working so hard? That is the one important point every parent should decide. Because you have observed a kid from so many days, are they committed to their goals? Did they achieve such type of things in the school? Did they participate in any competition? And another important point is, when you join intermediate level, they require a lot of basics of mathematics and physics and chemistry and even biology also. I have seen in my service, most of the students take IIT, bar, NEET without bothering about their basics. The moment they come without these basic knowledge and join these IIT, all these courses, definitely when they join intermediate level, it becomes so tough for them. So what I suggest is, before taking a course, you decide how many hours I need to prepare. Do I have such required basics? Definitely, when you know all these prerequisites, I've seen most of the parents are worried about the college, whether this college is good or that college is good. Will I get a seat if I join this? They are doing more research about the colleges, but no parent is worried about their kids. This boy, will they able to get a seat? And some parents think that if you pay more money, it is easy to get a seat. That's why they join some XYZ colleges where they say some special batches are. It's all, that's not the fault of the colleges. As a parent, it is our responsibility to identify what skill sets my son or daughter has. And I have seen most of the people, especially in our Telugu state, a trend is going on. If elder brother or sister is an engineer, they want to send the second daughter or brother to medicine. Slowly, what they are doing is, from 8th class or 9th class, they're slowly motivating their kids and they wanted to become a doctor. So it became a passion every household that one should be an engineer and there is a doctor. So that is completely wrong, because we need to identify whether he has that qualities or not. The second another important point is, during the school, if a student struggle in maths and parents slowly motivate the students, and even students also, they want to avoid mathematics. That's why they want to go for NEET, BIPC. But very important point, parents and students you should understand is, without the knowledge of mathematics, it is impossible to clear NEET exam, because there you have physics and chemistry, there you have lot of problems to be solved. So definitely you need the knowledge of mathematics again. So if a student is good in mathematics but is best in biology, such students only can opt for NEET exam. Don't take any, don't join BIPC just because you feared maths. That is another important thing. And I've seen some other parents, they say that all my relatives are in US. We want to send my daughter son to US. So this type of comparison, and the parents are under lot of pressure. As Sharma sir said, those are the parameters on which we have to decide which career suits the students, or which career best for their what kids. That is very, very important. So I request all the parents, before you take a decision, make some research. Identify your kids' skill sets. Is he able to work for 5 to 6 hours independently? Because MPC, BIPC, or whatever the career you take, definitely they require a lot of hard work. because of intense competition. So, suppose you wanted to become a computer professional, there's so many ways in which you can become a computer professional. Without doing engineering, also you can become a computer professional. So, there are so many ways we need to identify. Just in this, I want to just show you what are the possible career options available for each student. Suppose you just look at engineering. There's so many branches of engineering, but most of the students and parents they wanted to take only computer science. Nowadays, it becomes very fashion. Now everybody wanted to take this artificial intelligence or data science. Remember, all these branches of engineering require very good knowledge of mathematics and physics. So if your son is not doing good in mathematics, he is completely unfit for engineering because engineering is all about math and science. Especially if you want to go to computer science, you require a lot of understanding of basic mathematics. So if anybody wanted to, those people who are in 10th class now, your dream is to become a very good computer professional, or you want to do a B.Tech in artificial intelligence or data science, focus more on mathematics. If you're good in mathematics, definitely there are plenty of opportunities. You can see a very a good number of branches available for engineers like aerospace engineering, automobile, biomedical, biotechnology, ceramic. Most of the students and parents are not aware of this. Only people are interested in mechanical, civil, chemical, triple E, ECE, computer science. So these are the 5 or 6 popular branches. The problem is all these branches will not be available in all colleges. Only the popular branches only they run. But if a student want to go to space, okay, definitely he has to go for aerospace engineering. There are so many other branches of engineering. For example, there is one more branch is missing here in the list. Yeah, there are so many branches, all we cannot keep it here. Another important branch is mechatronics. These mechatronics is a combination of mechanical as well as electronics. That is hybrid branch. So we have lot of branches are coming in the future, and these are all new courses because the future depends on future belongs to those people who take some extra risk and who do a course which nobody is doing. Definitely for such type of courses, there will be a lot of demand. And most of the students and parents have the confusion that they think that BE and P.Tech both are same. So there is you should understand Bachelor of Engineering is more about theory part, knowledge based. There's a lot of research. And B.Tech is Bachelor of Technology, more of application based. For example, you said B.Tech Civil, BE Civil Engineering. So BE Civil Engineering means there they'll talk about more about the basics of the civil engineering, the concepts of civil engineering, all that. But when it comes to technology, it's all about architecture. Okay, I mean, sorry, applications of those technology, all that. Now, these are all the varieties of branches of engineering. I request every parent and student, please go through the list and identify the branches that you are interested. And I'll show you how to get the information for all these in our website. Now we have, these are the ranking for what we call it as all the IITs. We know that these IITs that are very popular in India, and this is 2021 IIT ranking. So IIT Madras stands the first, then comes Delhi, Bombay, Kanpur, Kharagpur, like that. Now every state has its own IIT, but these are the top 10 IITs. Then we have a lot of resources available across the website, different websites, and even we have a separate exam for architecture. Some people, and again, there is one misconception for the parents. One of the parent asked me, "Sir, my son is very good at drawing. Can we join him in VR?" That is a foolish question because drawing is completely different from architecture. Architecture is more about visualization. As Sharma sir said, you should have this lot of visualization. We need to create a structure on the paper. It requires a lot of mathematics and even some knowledge of physics. So just drawing paper, paper, pen sketch or color pencil drawing is not good. Maybe that shows he is interested in creative work. It doesn't mean that those who are good at drawing, they can become architects. Okay. So you need to identify what are the skill sets. For getting into this B.R.K, so there is a separate exam called NATA. So they need to write that exam in order to get into that. So then these are courses. Other courses for medicine, if you take a BIPC, there are very good number of courses even for BIPC student. And this is another important discussion most of the parents have. Some students have seen students saying, "Sir, I was very interested in biology, but my parents stopped me and they forced me to join MPC because they think that BIPC have very less number of career options or I may not get a job." But I'm sorry to say that if they are really interested in biology, I'm going to share an example today after this. So here, remember, even biology has a wonderful career options. Only thing is you need to identify whether student is interested or not. That is more important. So you can see varieties of courses that are available for IPC. Even total number of MBBS seats are also increasing every year. So students, if they are really interested, definitely they can take BIPC without any doubt. And we had one webinar exclusively on NEET, and it is available in our YouTube channel. You can just understand the different, number of seats available. We have given more detail there. How many MBBS colleges are there across India? What are dental colleges, veterinary colleges? All that we have seen. So just watch the video, you'll understand better. And then coming to, as I said, medicine. There are so many. This pandemic. Sama sir, you want to say anything?
Yeah, sir, slides change అవ్వట్లేదు. నాకు ఒకటికి అలా ఉందా లేకపోతే the slides are not changing, sir. Please check once.
Okay, sir, I'll reshare.
Sir, can I share?
Sir, I just a minute, sir. Sir, can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Let me just. Is it changing now, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as I said, now we understand there is a lot of importance of medicine in pandemic. We understand the importance of doctors. Definitely, this is going to have a lot of opportunities. If a student really interested in biology, better please join in biology only. Don't force him to join MPC because it is easy to get a software job. Maybe it is easy to get a software job, but he should enjoy it. That's an important point. So then the NEET exam, student has to write in order to get into medicine. As I said, we have a separate, we had already one webinar on this. You just watch the video and understand more details about it. These are all some of the commerce career options available for the students. So remember, up to 1985, the commerce was the best option for most of the students. Once this information technology started, all the internet has started, the computer have dominated. Now most of the students and parents want to take this computer science or computer related jobs. But even then, if a student has a good aptitude and if they wanted to join MEC, there are variety of career options even available for MEC students also. So definitely, if they don't like physics and chemistry, it's okay. Let them join commerce, and there are good number of career options available in this field also. So we can have a lot of varieties of courses like electronic journalism, mass communication, filmmaking, advertising, public relations. So we have wonderful career options for that also. So then we have other general sciences like we did MSc Physics, Biology, Chemistry. These are basic sciences. They do have wonderful options every time. even if a student wanted to go to defense services, yes, there are wonderful opportunities for them. So we have exam like NDA, CDS, which definitely help the student to enter into the defense services. Then we have this scholarship exam like KVPY, and if a student writes that exam and gets that scholarship, it will support their career. So variety of options are available for the students and parents. Uh, then we have special teaching professions also there, like sports and physical education, library and information science, BSc special education rehabilitation, health, fitness, beauty. Nowadays, the importance of sports also have improved a lot. So parents, I request, encourage your kids in which they show interest. And these are all other courses, even for commerce and students who want to pursue their career in management. Like as I said, we have a lot of courses in demand, like hotel management, sports management, event management, tourism management, health management. Varieties of management courses are nowadays available, and definitely students and parents don't worry about this career options. The wonderful options. Only thing is the student have an interest. Now, I just wanted to share. I just finish it in another 5 minutes. So let me share a few more slides. This is an important analysis I want to show. Recently, a survey was done. So in that survey, what they understood is this. If you look at, Sharma sir, can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Yes, thank you,
Yes, sir.
dude.
Yes, we are seeing.
So this is the survey conducted, and what the survey shows. The survey shows that BE and BTech students are getting maximum jobs, the percentage. If you look at in 2015, 54% of the graduates from BE or BTech engineering graduates got jobs. In 2016, it declined. Now, and in 2019, it went to high. That is almost 57% of the students got jobs. And in 2021, they found that it is declining, and only 46% of the BTech graduates are getting jobs. Then look at MBA. As I said, commerce is also very good. 46% almost, it is nearer to engineering. So 46% of the students who did MBA got jobs. So most of the students ask me, sir, which is better, doing MBA after intermediate, or joining BSc Commerce and going for MBA, which is better, or after completion of BTech doing MBA. I suggest that once you complete BE or BTech or engineering degree, if you can do MBA, definitely that is going to have more advantage. And even arts, 42% of the jobs, BCom C 40%, BSc, when compared to BSc students, BCom students have more job opportunities. Then least is MCA. So no longer MCA is a choice where students wanted to study because they're not preferred, because now it is easily in BTech and BE6 are available. So no longer MCA people are in demand. Then we have other Polytechnic around 25% and B Pharmacy around 37%, because we know that this industry has increased a lot because of during pandemic situation. So B Pharmacy got wonderful care options. This is what I just wanted to share. One more point is, so if you have seen today's paper, ENADU paper, this you can find out. So she is an BPC student, and she got very good percentage, around 95%, 98% in 98.5% in intermediate, She got a rank in MSET also. She got a seat in medicine, but she don't want to do it. Why? Because she is interested in research. See, when a student get an MSET rank, definitely everybody, a parent, they wanted their daughter to be a doctor, but she has decided not to do that medicine. Then what she did? She did her graduation, then she went to MSc, then she did a PhD now. Now she has done a PhD in veterinary science, and after marrying and she went US. There she got a wonderful job now, almost 2 crore package. She was selected as a scientist. This is all why I'm showing this example, because this exactly you need to understand. If you choose a career which you like, there won't be any regret. The success rate will be more. See, maybe if she might become a doctor, she may not earn 2 crores per year, right? But see, she believed in her dreams and she achieved it, and now she got a job which she liked and she was very happy. And today I've seen some interviews, and we know that he's a politician, P.V.R.K Reddy. I've seen an interview saying that his parents wanted to join him medicine. So their parent wanted to see his son as a doctor, and they wanted to join him in Karnataka Medical College, but he is struggling in chemistry. And one of his lecture in intermediate, he spoke to him and said that, Mr. Reddy, since you are not good at chemistry, and definitely if you take medicine, you should learn a lot of even chemistry also. Before you take a decision, you just take once or twice. Then Mr. P.V.R.K Reddy took some time to understand his strong points and weak points. And he know that he's not good in chemistry, and definitely he understood that he's going to struggle in medicine. So he don't want to take medicine. Instead, he took some degree course. And his parents were shocked to know that he is not joined medicine. Instead, take another course. But he's saying that if I take that BPC course just because my parents wanted me a doctor, I definitely miserably fail because I am not good in chemistry. So this is an important thing we should learn as a parent and a student. Never ever please anybody. Don't do anything just for the sake of others. Choose what you like. And you all know Aishwarya, right? And even she wanted to become, she want to done her masters in biology because her father was a lecturer in those subjects. But see what she achieved, because she was influenced by the parent. She wanted to go to the biology because her father was a teacher. So she wanted to please her father, but later she understood that she has a different skill set, and she became a Miss Universe, and rest is the history. Same way, Priyanka Chopra also, she wanted to become aeronautical engineering. She wanted to become an astronaut, and later she understood that she has different talents. See, why I'm sharing these examples is people should identify where they can excel. That is very, very important. Never ever copy or never ever follow. I always say that don't follow the follower. The moment you start imitating, definitely your true potential will be killed. You cannot excel. So definitely, uh, we want to share. This is another interesting one. So as a student and parents, you should understand the importance of time. So we all know that Netflix does not cost only 450 rupees. It costs your time. And Coke doesn't cost 30 rupees. It costs health. Social media isn't free. It costs you focus. There is always a hidden cost. So remember that golden management code. When something is free, you are the product. So why we want to show this? See, it is the right time to take a right decision. If you fail to take a right decision, you have to repent the entire career, entire life. So with this webinar, we want to address this issue. Whatever you take it carefully, analyze what are your weak points and strong points, and based on interact with your school teachers or interact with the teachers who are teaching in colleges, then you take a final call. because once you take a decision at intermediate level, definitely you have to continue the same career for your rest of your life. So, sorry, if anybody wanted to share any thoughts, we can have. Mr. Umamaheshwara, you want to share anything?
Yeah, Venkatesh, it was very nice lecture. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can. You can share your ideas.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, what you said is right. Actually, recently, one of my friend's daughter, she's studying in BBA, BBA course in Geetham. She got into Deloitte company. It's a very big company. Actually, there is a craze going on for commerce graduates. BBA and BBM courses are doing fine. Recently, students are uh, actually converting into, they are diverting from engineering. It's really a new trend that is going on. Yeah.
Very good. Very good, Umamesh. And Sir Sharma, sir, you want to add anything, sir? Sir, please unmute yourself.
Sir, both of us gave the similar information only. My opinion also matched with your way of expression, everything. So we are suggesting the students follow the present employment revolution that is going on, social and digital revolution. Develop identify your multiple talents that you have, and try to monetize everything that you can do. So try to develop multiple sources of income. Yeah, career development, once upon a time, it was the main point of thinking. But it's not only the career development, how you are going to think about the society, how you are going to react for the society is so important. No? Lockdown made us to learn so many lessons. So from these lessons, the future generation need to learn so many things. You need to think about quality of life, where you can spend with your family, where you can have good health condition. It's not only the comforts. These are the two important things. At this moment, we are realizing now what is important to us. But we are now giving advice to the younger generation, future generation, have proper thought process and plan your career. That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, dear parents and students, we have developed this headroom in order to show you what are the different careers. Just let me take a simple, just a minute. Here, if you look at this website, where you have this section called Ed News, and here we have provided wonderful opportunities for the students and parents. For example, if a student wanted to go to aeronautical engineering or aerospace engineering, simply just come to our website and just put the word aerospace, and you are going to see a lot of articles related to aerospace engineering. So, what I suggest is register with us. No need to go to any website. We provided excellent information in this website. You just type the word, whichever career you want, understand what is that, what it requires. For example, you have aerospace engineering, all the details is there in this article. What are the careers? What are the job opportunities in India? You explore it, write it, or print that, take a printout of it. Then you do some research, then you take a decision. For example, I use the word say mechatronics just now. What is this mechatronics you want to know? Just come to the website, just put the word there, and you see you have wonderful articles related to this. So I request the parents and students, please do some research before you taking a decision. And we have some success stories, or for example, you see toppers of NEET exam. No need to go anywhere. Just come to our website and type this toppers of NEET. You find some of the NEET toppers. So we know that this boy who got 720 out of 720 in NEET exam, listen to them. I mean, you just read their articles. This advanced, sorry. And we have taken it, or just even we will find all those things. I think once I log in, I get the details. Definitely, we'll find out all the toppers. Interviews also there. you can check with them and read those articles, take a printout, how they prepared for the JEE mains exam, how they prepared for NEET exam, all that you can explore, and then you take a final decision, and definitely you will not have any regrets in life. So with this, we are going to conclude. If anybody wanted to add anything, you can have. Otherwise, we'll stop it. Uma Mahesh, you want to add anything else, or will?
Yeah, it was really a good lecture. I think a lot of people are now got used to watch through YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe your session they'll have a lot of comments. One more thing I want to just add, with your permission,
Yeah,
Venkatesh
no
sir.
problem. No problem.
Actually, recently I was just going through. I'm very much fond of films. Actually, you know about that. So
Yes.
I was searching something. There are something like scholarships. They are giving scholarships for a lot of people. I mean, we are going into something like GMAT and all, for going abroad and all. But after 10th, after inter also, they can go abroad, they can get scholarships. If you can provide some information about the scholarships abroad, okay, like there is a cultural exchange programs like that, if you can add it, it will be more colorful. I mean, like people are more interested, if you believe it or not, people are very much interested to go abroad,
Yeah.
even
Definitely.
before inter.
Yes. Yes. We'll plan one webinar. Okay. And
Yeah, yeah.
definitely
Sure, sir.
there we were going to discuss about
Also
how.
is fine. Yeah.
Yes. How. Now, Uma, can you say how the students are struggling in intermediate, I mean, engineering when they come to engineering? What are the problems you face?
Yeah, it was very difficult to teach a math subject. I teach operations research, and there is a problem. Actually, they don't know coordinate geometry. Simple things. They're not in a position. Actually, I don't say 100%. Some people who want to learn, they are struggling. Some people they are escaping. Somehow they'll get grades. They are thinking like that. They're in some mindset. But the people who really want to excel, they after coming here they know that okay, I went to the wrong field. They're telling like that. There are some instances, some 20%, but most of the time they take it granted. Okay, I'll get a degree. Okay, my father has money, so I'll go abroad. So this is the mindset that is going in a lot of people, but 20% people are suffering who are coming to engineering.
I have one more question, Uma.
Yeah.
What are the suggestions? Yeah,
Venkatesh sir,
Sarvagar. Yeah.
I would like to add some points to Mr. Uma Mahesh.
Yeah.
The reason behind that is the basic concepts that they are learning in the school level are not up to the mark. These
Yeah,
days, that schooling is changed entirely, sir.
Yeah,
Only
that is
question
the
and
problem.
answer model. Only question and answer model. They are not learning the basic concepts. Even
That
at
is the
plus 2
problem.
level, we are suffering a lot, sir. Because
Yeah.
of the lack of the basics, we are suffering a lot. School level damaged a little bit. That's why this is happening.
Even sir, if we even we conducted extra classes also, it is like the people are not coming. See, right now pandemic is going on, again online classes. See, the it's the online attitude has to change. Actually, online doesn't work.
Yes, sir.
That is a big problem.
Yeah. Sarvagar sir, what suggestions you give to the parents and students? What improvement they need, sir, to school level before they enter into intermediate?
Sir, I feel myself, in my personal opinion, the CBSE pattern of education is better than our state pattern. There, the student will have ability to learn on their own. They will do the projects on their own. They will solve entire back-end exercise problems from the chapters. They will have deep knowledge of the subject, particularly in science subjects. So when compared to CBSE students, I found while teaching to both students, state syllabus students are lacking the basic concept. CBSE students are grasping the content very quickly. So teacher has to give the only outline, not the entire topic in need to feed. So spoon feeding is not necessary here. Outline should be given and students should search and get the subject content either from online resources or from the library books or any sources they should get. So that's what I'm discussing in the beginning about the types of intelligences, bodily kinesthetics. When the student do on his own that activity, he will remember forever, sir. He will remember forever.
Yes.
Sir is saying no coordinate geometry. They don't know basic coordinate geometry also, because they just buttified the things. They didn't use their internal memory, because this is social and digital revolution. They are not using internal memory. They are using only external memory only. So they are storing everything in external memory. If required, they will search external memory. In the mind, they are keeping the mind clean. That is the problem, sir. So the teaching methodology has to change. The attitude, as sir said, in online teaching, the student attitude also has to change.
Thank you so much, sir. Uma Mahesh, I have one more question to you.
Yeah,
Since
tell
you
me.
are dealing with engineering students, okay? So tell me what skill set a student should learn by the time they enter into engineering.
One important thing which I feel is they are not communicating. I mean, no matter maybe the fear inside, some people are having, they are coming from village background, they are not able to speak. And some people, they are over communicating. They are smart enough, some 5% people, they want to do something. But majority, 80% of the people, they are not communicating. What the previous sir is saying, our energy levels will increase. I mean, our intelligence will increase only when you communicate with the faculty. They're not in a position, they're not communicating. That is the big skill. I mean, if they can able to develop that ability to communicate with the faculty, we will know. I mean, if we are putting one concept, okay, where the students are going wrong, okay, we want to correct ourselves, and also we can correct them to make them a better individual. That is my only suggestion. They need to communicate fearlessly. They need to, they're thinking that, okay, what sir, if this sir is going to say like this, we don't want to communicate. That is the big problem. Even I'm teaching supply chain management recently. I have given one case study. I told to go through them for 20 minutes, but they're not going, because they came to final year, they got all placed. They're thinking that, okay, it's okay, nothing will happen. So I changing my mode. Actually, I started giving a lot of quizzes so that they'll be participating. There's a lot of challenges happening. I mean, due to this COVID, this is my opinion. Actually, if they can able to communicate, it will be better for them. They need
Definitely.
to
Communication
develop
skills are very important. So, Sharma sir, I have one question for you, sir. Last question. Don't feel bad, sir. I'm struggling here. I'm straining you more today. Since you are a very experienced physics teacher, I know that majority of the students who take MPC or BPC, they struggle a lot in physics, sir. No doubt in it. So, can you give us some ideas for the students and parents how to overcome that fear, sir?
Fear is developing when they are unable to solve problems on their own, sir. When they start to solve the problem, they don't have the proper reading skills, first of all. They were unable to understand the problem properly first. When they read and understand the problem, they identify the data. See, from here itself, the future generations are going to have different careers. Data analyst, proper analysis of data is required. In the problem, if they are there, unable to identify data, how they are going to solve the problem? Then identify the basic concept on which the question is given. After that, you should have strong concept, fundamental concepts on his fingertips. Then only he will be able to solve the problem. So because of the lack of this ability to solve the problem, they stop thinking about. Thinking ability is stopped. When they were unable to solve the problem, thinking ability stopped. So they became just copycat machines. If similar problem comes, they were able to do. If a different thing is coming, then they are unable to do. That phobia generally start developing. I am unable to do physics. In reality, actually, when you are teaching, whoever is the teacher, the basic content definitely reaches at least 50% or 60%. Sir. Yes. So content is reaching, but since they are not concentrating on the content to solve the problems, they are unable to solve the problem. If they focus properly, then definitely they can do it, sir. Moreover, learning is a slow process. These days, people are not patient enough.
Yes.
They want everything instant and instant results. Yes. Instant. Yes. If I look at the problem, I should be able to put the correct option. That's it.
Yes.
I don't want to fail anywhere.
Yes.
I don't want to fail anywhere. But actually, English proverb says failures are stepping stones to success. But they don't want to fail.
Yeah,
See,
that is a big problem, sir.
yes,
Everywhere
sir.
it's a big problem. They
Yes,
don't
sir.
want.
Even
Yes,
sir,
sir.
parents also unable to digest that if
Yes,
the
sir.
kids get less marks,
So that
they
means
think that is
they,
the end of the day.
as you said, sir, follow the followers. So they are following that. That means they want to follow only success path.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't want to try anything new.
Yes.
Of course, now the trends are changing, as we discussed in the beginning of this webinar. So definitely the attitude of the students is slightly changing, but because of the increasing opportunities in the engineering wing or medical wing, more students are opting for these courses. As sir said, in future, definitely this will be going to be balanced. As
Yeah.
statistics are showing, you shown some statistics, no? So in engineering, it is declining. So if you see AICTE statistics, some 53 colleges and institutions are closed in engineering wing. 53 institutes in 2021 closed because of no admissions. So like that, engineering trend is gradually going down. People are choosing the option, that engineering option, even though they don't have ability to do it.
Yes.
They are having aspirations, but they don't have the intelligence character to do it, but they want to do it.
Yes.
So aspiring is different, achieving is different, no?
Yes. Yes, sir. That's wonderful answer, sir. Thank you, Uma Mahesh, for your time. And Sharma sir, I really sorry to trouble you a lot, but you have done a wonderful job, sir. And I think this type of webinars we require now and then, sir. Maybe after every 2 months or 3 months, because we need to. This is the main purpose of Bedroom. We want to educate parents and students so that they never take a wrong decisions and they feel bad about it. So thank you, Sharma sir, for
Sharma sir,
spending so
Venkatesh
much
sir,
time. Yes, sir.
Venkatesh sir, we have 2 students also present along with other we 3. So can we have any feedback? What's they learned in this webinar?
Yeah.
Anyone, one feedback.
Suhita,
anyone can unmute and speak.
Lalita or Suhita, who is this? Can you please unmute yourself and share your experience? Maybe they're shy.
Okay. This is another important point, sir. Inhibitions. Yes, sir. See, in online classes, we were unable to open their mics, unable to open their videos. The teaching in the online mode is very pathetic.
Yes, 100%.
So the students should come out of those inhibitions and they should interact with the teacher properly, and then only they can gain the knowledge, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Sharma sir. Wonderful webinar. And actually, today we had. Sorry, sir.
One second, sir. One student.
Yeah, there was a network issue, it seems.
Okay.
Actually, sir, what happened today is there was a problem with the links that we have sent.
That link I also faced the same problem.
Yes,
I went to some other original link, morning link.
Oh, that's why most of the students couldn't join today. They're watching on YouTube live. Okay, actually that was the problem. Otherwise, we expected more crowd today, but the problem is with the links at Sharma sir. Actually, we expected more students, sir, because many people have registered, but the links that we sent, Zoom links, have not worked properly. That's why they're watching YouTube. Okay, because there's an option, YouTube option. Whenever there is, people want to watch. That's it. Okay. Anyway, thank you, sir. You have done a wonderful job, and these resources will be there on our website forever. And let us have one more of this kind very soon, Sharma sir. Thank you so much.
The next time we'll reach parents, sir.
Yeah, that's what our target is.
Maximum parents. We'll reach maximum parents. Sir.
We'll invite some parents and we'll ask them to talk to each other. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Uma Mahesh, sir.
Thank you, Uma Mahesh. Thanks for joining, dude.
Your inputs.